our TV audience is out there. We want to welcome you to Murphy Candler Park, Colt Field, where we're getting ready to kick off the 6th, 7th grade championship. We've got the number 2 seed Bears against the number 4 seeded Packers, and it's going to be an action-packed night. The semifinals this year were phenomenal. We had a great Bengals Pee Wee Championship last night. They beat a really good Eagles team, and we just watched a one-score game, 14-6. The Derek Corbett-led Broncos eking a win out against the Coach Santa Saints. So here we are, getting ready for our grand finale, the 6th, 7th grade championship. We'll probably get started in about 5 minutes here as we have our cheerleaders on the field, getting ready to have them run through. Got president of the park, Greg Perro, here next to me. We're getting things organized for the call tonight.
Here come your Bears. Your Bears are coached.
All right, you got about 2 minutes out there in broadcast land. We'll be right back with you.
Lorimer, Andrew Lorimer and Shane Shonin, as well as Sean Parker. And here comes your 6-7 Packers, coached by Wade Davis and Chad Scott. The numbers on them are number 97, Peabody, number 22, Devin Blake, number 4, Jake Davis, number 92, Grayson Stouffer, number 94, Matthew Morrison, 25, Charlie Wilder, 12, Reed Scott, number 10, Henry Magner, number 56, Tyler Lunsberg, number 0, Henry Atkins, number 91, Nino Mays, number 87, Nicholas Moore, number 32, Hudson Harrison, number 44, Alexander Crispin, number 95, Dylan Walensky, number 96, Yusef Heges.
All right. So game 1 is wrapped up here
And for your Bears,
on this
it's
beautiful
number 4,
fall
Andrew
November
Miller,
night.
number 10,
Murphy
Dylan
Candler Park.
Parker, number 11,
And we're
Will
waiting for the
Warner,
coin toss right now
number
out on the
12,
field
Wyatt Shonin, number 22,
for the
Lawson
6th,
Woodward,
7th grade
number
final
25,
championship
Trace
game
Anthony,
of the 2023
number 32,
Atlanta
Julian
Colt
Garcia,
season.
number 46, Sam
There's the
Parker,
toss.
number 49, Luke Downs, number
And
56, Ben Ballantyne, number 65,
Packers
Cody
have won the
Winters,
toss
number 71,
and
Teddy Gaines, number 87,
have decided to
Reed
take the
Gaines,
ball.
number 91, Caleb
The Bears will
Jackson,
be kicking off
number
from our
95,
left
Paxton
to
Green,
our right.
and number 96, Brody Gardner.
Not a lot of wind to speak of tonight.
This was a
It kicks
really
up a little
evenly
bit.
matched league all season. Both the Packers and the Bears played an incredible
Right now it's a
semifinal game to
crisp
earn their way to the
56
championship.
degrees
The Bears come in at the number 2 seed.
and
the
cloudy
Packers come
here
at the
in
4
Brookhaven,
seed.
Georgia.
The Bears
And we're getting
took
ready
down the Oilers
for the
and
kickoff.
the Packers took down the Dolphins. Both these coaching staffs are well known to the park, and will have these boys coached up for what we expect to be a competitive and physical game.
Okay, so the Bears will be kicking off. The Bears will be kicking off from left to right. Kicking off for the Bears, Andrew Miller.
All right, so the Bears will kick off. The Packers will receive.
And we've got two deep guys for the
And Davis
Packers.
back deep for the Packers to receive.
And away we go. It's a big boot.
Jake Davis is deep, and then the ball's handled.
Scooting around. Big collision.
Blake,
And he takes it to about the 32.
Number
Devon Blake.
22,
Yep, Devon Blake.
Devon Blake. We had about 3 Bears in on the tackle. So
That's where we'll start.
with number 11, Will Lorimer, right in the middle of it.
From a 33-yard line.
I need to get my sea legs back, Dave.
I tell you what,
Running all over
Will
the park.
Lorimer on that tackle there. His younger brother Luke played in the championship last night. Brought some hardware home, so the Lorimers trying to make it 2 for 2.
Davis in
So,
the backfield.
Look at the Packers
We got
offense.
it looks like a full house. Hammer left. Looked like the Bears might have jumped. Yep.
First penalty of the game.
And that one's going to be on the defense for encroachment, and it's 1st and 5.
First and 5.
So Jake Davis is the quarterback for the Packers.
All right, here we go. We're going to have a first down and 5.
He takes it. He's going to follow blockers.
Jake
on the
Davis
right.
on the quarterback keeper picks up about
Nice tackle by
a
number
couple of
11.
yards.
I tell you, his older brother Kyle Davis was on the Colt team here. Was the conference player of the year about 4 years ago when he was in 7th grade. So it's a good family of football.
That was Lorimer on the tackle.
We're sharing rosters up here.
Now, we got 2nd down and 3. Davis takes the snap. The younger Davis takes the snap upfield.
Up, but he's running hard.
He pounds for about 8 yards.
And it's Davis up the middle for a first down. Stop
Real
by the
quick,
Bears.
we want to introduce the Bears coaching staff. It's head coach Mike Parker, assistant coaches Andrew Lorimer, Sean Parker, and Shane Shoneth. Both Lorimer and Shoneth out here last night, getting the first taste of championship night, but now they've got to stop a tough Davis coming out of the backfield. Straight up the middle again. Here he comes. I don't think it's really confusing what the Packers are looking to do. Smash mouth NFC North football. RB, what do you
Right.
think?
I think Jake Davis has carried the ball every play, and he is a hard physical runner. And gets his pads low, keeps his feet churning up field, and waiting to see what they run off of this quarterback keeper.
Davis takes it. He's
And
going to keep it.
Davis on the keeper again. He's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage by 3 of the Bears,
Help from his friend number 46,
including
Sean Parker.
Sam Parker.
No gain on the play.
All right. The Packers coaches,
A yard.
longtime coaches,
It's going to be
Wade Davis and Chad Scott. I've been on the sideline with Wade Davis on a number of occasions, known him for a long time, good friend. And Greg Soha has no way but to introduce himself as loud,
Okay.
doesn't care what he interrupts or
Former-
what confusion he causes. You all know and love Greg Soha.
Davis takes the snap.
And you knew he'd be rooting for the Packers.
Miller cuts him off. Parker slows him off.
Miami Columbus boy in the house.
Number 25, Trace Entrikin on a big tackle there on Davis. You knew Soha was going to be here supporting the Packers.
Greg Soha's here
He
to spin
was
tunes,
he
by
coached the
way.
Packers for 10 years while he was here at the park. Oh, I have to kiss the hat. I'd rather kiss the hat than the ring. It's good to see you, old buddy. If we get a chance, we'll try and get Soha on, see if we can find out what happened to the St. Pius team this year.
Not the best year for St. Pius football.
Hammer right for the Packers. Davis with the ball. Upfield they go. Oh boy, 65 and 11. Number 65 and 11, it's Will Lorimer. And Logan Winters in for the tackle on a 4th and 5. We got some laundry on the field. all my friends are joining us in the booth here. We were a little short-staffed here a couple minutes ago, kind of like the night shift at the Waffle House, but we got plenty of help here now. I was doing a lot there all at once, but we got here. We're watching football. We've got 6 minutes to go. 6th, 7th grade championship, Packers-Bears, NFC North rivalry. Beautiful night for football, though. Mid-50s. Clear skies.
All right. So the Packers are marching. They're inside the 35 of the Bears. It's Davis on a shotgun.
It was a face mask, giving the Packers an extra 15 yards and a first down. Davis looking to throw. Tight spiral. Just short for Blake.
Nice effort. Just a little bit short.
And that's number 10.
Dylan Parker down there on the coverage for the Bears. And I am trying to sort my Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, I'm not getting help from my broadcast
Sorry.
partner here. He is like studying his computer.
I'm trying to,
You would expect nothing less from Ron Bernstein.
from the treasurer, I'm just trying to sort by numeric.
At one point, if you look up, you'll see there's a game being played. Snap to Davis.
Snap to Davis. He's looking left. And a big
And they-
tackle by the Bears. That's
Number 4 for the Bears, Andrew Millen, with a really nice tackle. Really nice form tackle. I tell you, the way Davis runs, if you don't wrap up, if you don't go low and wrap up,
Third and long.
you're going to go for a ride. So here we go. Bears swapping some players in and out.
34.
3rd down and 2. All right, here we go. Packers pack in the middle. Bears pack in the middle.
Third down and
Fake
long.
right.
He goes
Davis goes left. Gets a block. Slides down. It's going to be close.
Little bit of turf monster, but it was Trace Etchikin.
It looks like he might have.
Making sure he
Oh,
had
you know
nowhere
what?
to go.
Sorry, that's some terrible announcing. That was to get to the original
Back to
line
the
to gain. We
original
are
line.
still. Yep, that's terrible announcing. We are still 4th down and 9.
I'm still trying to sort.
So if I could get any help from my spotter,
4th and 9
Ron Bernstein,
from the Bears.
we might be able to give you a little bit better of a product here.
I think that the Packers have been running Davis right and left, and the Bears have kind of been waiting for it. How now we've got 2 receivers split
Yep,
to each
we
side
got-
of the field for
we've
the
got
first
twins.
time. Different look.
Davis heaves it, and that's incomplete behind the intended receiver.
Yeah, he was looking for number. Thought it was number 25.
25. Yep.
That's Charlie Wilder.
Charlie Wilder, intended receiver.
That's why I'm trying to sort it by jersey number. We have the Packers gave us a roster, and I'm not sure exactly how it's sorted. Just random.
Soha. All right, I've just fired my broadcasting partner and got the venerable Greg Soha on the mic, 10-year board member.
Excellent game here at
6th,
Murphy
7th
Candler
game,
Park.
6th, 7th champion, his final year.
Oh, good stick by the Packers.
Number 12 with the Bears carrying the ball, that's Wyatt Shoneth.
I gotta tell you, Dave, it's not as
Number
cold
97, Tim Peabody on the tackle.
Dave, it's not as cold as past years. What's going on?
I tell you what, it's a beautiful night. We were
It
talking
is.
about during the 4th, 5th grade game that usually this is a night of some freezing cold weather, but tonight just not the case.
Especially Bears-Packers.
You're looking for snowfall, I do believe.
I am looking for some snow.
I tell you what, that Packers 97, that's a big defensive lineman there.
I like him.
All right,
Pop.
up the middle.
Uh-oh. Has some room.
Dylan Parker doing a little dancing to the sideline. Meets his match, number 10, Henry Mangum.
So it's the QB Keith by Parker.
And it looks like we're going to have a 2nd down and about.
On the edge, and it's a pickup of about 9.
Yep.
Look
We're
at
waiting for him to move the stick here.
Mason get 10 and a Bears.
Oh, they're giving them 10. It's a full 10 yards, and it's a first down. So we're going to have a 1st and 10 for the Bears on their own 41-yard line. All right. We got up the middle. Looked like Wyatt Shoneth again.
Nice little gang tackle by the Packers.
Number
Good
10
run.
at the bottom of the pile again. That's Henry Mangum. We got Christina Stern has joined us in the box. One of the great all-time board members, cheer coaches. Has doubled the cheer program in size since she's been here, taken over from the great Laura Likeness, who we miss dearly. All right, we've got a 2nd down and 4. Handoff to number 10, gets the snap, keeps the ball himself. Dylan Parker fights to the sideline.
No flags.
No flags. It's kind of a continuation there. I like the no call on
Yeah,
that
I
one.
do too. I do too.
Championship night, it wasn't violent. It was just kind of a continuation.
Dave signing off here, buddy.
We miss you, Soha. We miss you. You come in here, you yell, you give me a heart attack, and you run right back out on me. Just like every good woman in my life.
Travis Thatcher is helping me with the Packers roster. We've got it in numerical order now.
All right, here we go. Why are you worried about the rosters? Call the game,
I
huh? R.
can't
Bernstein?
see anything.
I can't see anything.
I can't see.
This is what happens when your broadcaster is 60 years old.
Here.
All right, we're moving around a little bit in the backfield.
Looks like Dylan Parker back.
Paxton Green went in motion, but then they came out the other way. It was like a fake reverse. In and out of bounds. We might see a flag on that one, and we do. That was no continuation. That's going to be a late hit.
DJ Blake rode him out of bounds.
He rode him out of bounds and really into the fence a little bit, so I knew the flag was coming out on that. So Wyatt Shoneth bounces back up and looks like he's okay. All right, so this is going to move the ball quite a bit. It's sitting on the 35 now, and it's going to move 15 yards. All right, as we get settled down here in the press box, went from being full staff, short staff to fully staffed, so we're going to give you some phone numbers to check in out there in broadcast land. It's 864-316-5056. Text in to win. Let us know who you're pulling for and where you're from and what your name is. First and 10, it ends up being from the 19-yard line.
And it's 1st and 10 from the 20.
Got Dylan Parker getting set to take the snap.
Dylan Parker takes the snap.
Comes around right.
He's running right.
Ooh, nice tackle there by number 4. That's Jake Davis, the quarterback for the Packers, also doubling up as an excellent linebacker.
By 56, Lunsberg.
Number 56, Tyler Lunsberg, was also in on the tackle.
Now it's not so funny, is it, Greg? Oh, always okay. Christina Stern joining us up in the box. I'm just saying it again. Head of
let's
the director of cheer.
Since you don't talk, let's have Christina Stern join me on the broadcast. Here we go. It's a pitch to number 12. Shoneth takes it around the side. Hello, Christina. Are you with us?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
Great to have you tonight.
Yes, we're excited to be here.
We got 30 seconds left in the first quarter, and we're getting ready at the end of this quarter. We got one more play for you to give us an update. They're not looking for me in this picture. They're looking for Christina for sure. All right, we got Jason Forche checking in from 803. Please text. We can't take a phone call right now, but please text us if you can. 864-316-5056. See if we get a play off here. We do not.
No.
Nope. All right, Christina. Tell us all
All
about
right.
the exciting news from cheer this year. You have
Yeah.
another banner year.
Yeah, welcome audience. So as we in the first quarter 0-0, we are excited to have our Colt girls join our interleague girls today, and I will be talking about our Colt cheerleaders. But they are our 4th, 5th cheerleaders and our 6, 7, 8 cheerleaders, and they compete in all types of competitions throughout Georgia. But most recently, we finished with the Northwest Georgia Youth Football League Championship, which is what our Colt football players play in, and we were happy to take home both the trophy for the 8 to 10U girls and the 11 and 12U girls.
A lot of hardware this year.
We ended up with 2 first places. I couldn't ask for more. We were 54 girls strong, and we have tryouts in April. So
Now,
we'd love
yes,
to.
what do the
see you
ladies
guys.
have to do if they want to join? What's the best way to sign up?
So the best way to sign up is to watch for the opening of signups of all football cheer that comes out around February 1st. And the important thing about Colt cheer is if you'd like to be a part of our program, we do actually have a tryout, which is in the end of April, and it's 3 days. And
3-day
then-
tryout, end of April.
Yep. So that's great.
Thank you for
guys.
joining us, Christina.
Looking forward to the rest of the game.
All righty. Great job by Christina and the Colt cheerleaders this year. It's a part of the program that's continued to get better every single year. Shoneth breaking around the side, got a lot of room. I got Travis Thatcher, board member Travis Thatcher, jumping in to give me a hand now. Welcome to the broadcast, Travis.
Thank you, Dave. We're hopping around a little bit here.
All right, we got a shout out from my favorite state, South Carolina, 803 down there in Columbia. We got a Packers fan down there. Packers fan, introduce yourself. We need to know who you are and who you're rooting for, other than the Gamecocks.
I like that, Dave.
All right, Travis is here. He was one of our travel Colt coaches this year. Finished in the semifinals. All right, ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground.
Number 10, Dylan Parker, does a great job getting back on top of it.
But that's going to back him up to about the 15, where it'll be second and goal from the 15.
All right. So we're looking for Luke Lorimer. We're going to have a little interview at halftime. We're going to talk about some of the excitement from last night's ball game.
Oh, and it was exciting, too.
Luke Lorimer, also known as Champion
Yeah.
Luke Lorimer.
Lorimer right, Lorimer left.
Punch this drive in. It's Parker. He's looking
Parker coming around the right side. Oh, big tackle there by number 56, Tyler Lunsberg. Tell you, we've called Tyler Lunsberg's names out a couple times.
Got a little Shoneth here. He played a great game, too.
Is this Shoneth? All right,
Yeah,
we've
he
got
played
2
great.
champions. Here we go.
and the Packers have the
We got Waylon Shoneth and Luke Lorimer here. We're going to talk to them at halftime
goal from the 16.
about the excitement from the game last night.
And I tell you what, Shoneth had some incredible snaps last night. I don't think there was one bad snap.
Not a bad snap
So-
all night.
For Pee Wee football in the gun, it was unbelievable.
All right, so it looks like we got 3rd and goal from the 16. Let's see what the Bears can draw up here.
Parker takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's got pressure.
Puts it up in there, and it's incomplete.
Number 87, Nicholas Maurer.
Nicholas Maurer on the defense there, or I'm sorry, on the pressure, coming up the middle. So we've got 4th down. What do you think, Travis?
Well,
4th and 16?
it's a long way to go.
Let's see what Coach Mike Parker has written up.
I like the old tight end drag. Roll left, hit him across the middle, but we'll see what happens.
Coach Parker was a quarterback at Marist back in '97, so maybe he'll do a little triple option.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's in his blood. It's in his blood. Could we see a little Dylan Parker triple option?
Ooh,
It's going to be a
sweep.
pitch.
The
Oh,
pitch
and
back.
it is. It's a little wrinkle-dinkle.
He faked. He got outside. He's got to get
Oh,
that
now
corner.
that's a
Oh,
great play.
big
We got to
play.
get a number. Is that number 8?
Big time play. Number 12.
Reed Scott on the tackle.
Reed
Tell you
Scott made an unbelievable play coming off the block, shedding the lead block and making the tackle. Travis, that's about as good of a
I'll tell you
tackle
what.
as we've seen championship
that
week
is-
here.
That is unbelievable.
So we're going to have a change
Big fourth down
in
stop
direction.
for the Packers.
Wow, that was a
Packers
big
are going
stop.
to get the ball back. Wade Davis, Chad Scott,
And it keeps it
they
tied up at
hold.
0.
The legendary coaches hold, they bend, but they don't break, and back to offense they go.
I do believe somewhere they got to put a little different wrinkle in their offense. I know it's Davis right, Davis left, but at some point
Davis takes
They
the
need to
snap. He's going behind that
pull some trickery.
There's another 8 yards for Davis.
4 more yards for Davis.
All right. We've got the Force family cheering on the Scots. Reed is their cousin. So we've got our first check-in, and it's for the Packers, and it's from my favorite state of South Carolina.
Well, Force family, we're hoping to have your favorite uncle come on the show at half, Randy Scott. Talk to us a little about his career at Alabama with the Green Bay Packers. Guess who I am? Text it in.
Davis takes the snap. He's going up the middle.
All right, Davis with the ball up the middle again. He's going to be pretty close to the first down if he's not there.
Reed gains on the stop. He had help from his buddy Paxton Green.
We're going to be 3rd and short.
Brody Gartner.
Paxton Green and Brody Gartner on the tackle. And we've got a 3rd down and 1.
The oldest rivalry in
If I had to guess, we might see a little bit more Jake Davis here.
It's 3rd and 1, and this is a big one.
We got Magnum Clyde checking in. See if you can't give us a
Davis
text.
takes the snap. He's coming north and south.
Tell you what, he banged it up in there, but
I think
don't
he got
know.
it. I think he fell
Yeah,
forward.
I think he got it.
We were talking in the 4th and 5th grade game
The tush
about how the
push.
best running backs always fall forward. And sure enough, Jake Davis just fell forward just enough for the first down. So we're going to have a first down and 10. Once again, the number to text in here is 864-316-5056. Sorry if I said call in. That might be some bad announcing. But best way to get in is get a text. It's 864-316-5056. Love to hear from you. We just had another missed call from Magnum Clyde checking in from Atlanta, so hopefully you can give us a text and officially introduce yourself. Let us know who you're rooting for.
Blake on the carry, and he'll gain 5.
We've got a 2nd down and 5. We've got the superstars from last night's game, Waylon Shoneth and Luke Lorimer right here next to me. I'm a little disappointed in Luke. I sat out front of my house all night on Halloween waiting for him to come trick or treat, and he never showed up this year. So we're going to talk about that at halftime too. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 7.
A little different set for the Packers.
Different set. We got a different quarterback. Number
inside.
12 hands off inside to Davis.
He's met by Millen.
So there we had Reed Scott.
That's 4 on 4.
The Reed Scott fan club, of course, in Columbia, South Carolina. But the Reed Scott fan club watches number 12 hand off the ball to Jake Davis. Now, we're going to talk at halftime with Luke Lorimer. He's known as the Fruit Loop fake guy because he had some of the best fake handoffs we've seen in the history of the park at the Pee Wee level last night. So we're going to talk about how much he and his father, Coach Andrew Lorimer,
3.
worked on the fake handoff at the breakfast table.
Scott out of gun.
3rd down and 3.
Davis in motion.
I don't know who had the ball.
He got loose there. Wow, that's a quick hit and dive.
I have no idea how that ended up where it was, but that was number 22, Devin Blake, I believe.
Wow. That was a
25, Charlie Wilder.
quick play.
Charlie Wilder on the carry.
Charlie Wilder.
By the Packers.
There, that's it. Is that Sam? That's his brother, Sam Wilder, another champion from the Bengals last night. So we have Sam Wilder, Waylon Shoneth, and Luke Lorimer, all with older brothers playing in this game from last night's Pee Wee Championship.
Run it again.
He's going to get it.
Here comes Davis. And that's a
hard-
pig pile by a
Hard 4 yards.
bunch of
5
Bears.
yards.
Tough running.
Who's that right in the middle?
Parker drags him down. With help from some friends.
Looks like number 10, Dylan Parker, and some other fellows in on the tackle. I think number 46. Yep, that's Sam Parker right in the middle of it. All right, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Second quarter. Game started a few minutes late, but it's moving fast with all the ground and pound.
So it's Scott out of gun. It's Davis in motion.
Oh, my.
Oh, what a hit.
Big hit.
Number 7.
Wow.
What? I don't have a number on that.
Number 4.
Number 4,
Andrew Millen.
Andrew Millen. Wow.
Looked like the Lions' Matt Millen.
That's exactly
On that
what
play.
I was thinking. That's some great
Wow.
recall. Coach Thatcher with a great reminder of the great Detroit Lion linebacker, right?
Wow, yeah, Matt Millen. He's a Hall of Famer. Owner, he owned I think he was part owner of the Lions for a while, GM something.
I tell you, that was a Hall of Fame tackle right there, and I'm glad I wasn't the guy that got tackled. I'm getting a little too old for that.
He just saw the gap and shot.
What a play. The play was a little bit late developing in the backfield. It had some trickery going on. Fake left, go right with a loop around, and Millen wanted none of that. So here we go. Third down and 10. 4, and he's going to pass it. And it's intercepted by number 25. That's Trace Entrican. Trace
Big
Entrican.
time play.
Great interception. Stayed right there. Wasn't fooled by the fake run. And with 2 minutes to go, the Bears are going to be in business on the Packers' 49-yard line.
Tell you what, that was a big play.
That was an exciting play, wasn't it, young men? All right, we got to check in. Remember, the number is 864-316-5056. Reed Gaines' grandfather is checking in. So Bears Nation has let themselves be heard. The roar of the bear from Reed Gaines, number 87's grandfather. All right, we got a quick pitch to Millen.
Hard run.
Tough run. Rumbling.
Wow.
Number 10.
Matthew Morrison.
Number 10 and number 44 in on the tackle together. So that's Henry Mangum
And number 4, Jake Davis.
and Alexander Chrisman in on the tackle. All right, we've got a Bears first down. And we've got some check-ins coming now fast. We are checking in from Las Vegas. Uncle Billy watching Matt Morrison.
Oh, wow.
Love you, Uncle Billy.
At the Packers 40. Parker checks the wristband. He's out.
Here we go. First down and 10.
Let's see what happens here.
We got a minute and a half. Fake left.
Quarterback drop.
Running for his
drop.
life. Nice little block.
Nice
Number
play by
10.
Number 10.
Henry Mangum.
Man, I'll tell you what, Henry Mangum, that was a great tackle. Came upfield, found the ball carrier, made a play. Good open
That
field
was
tackle.
excellent.
Came up from the safety spot.
All right, we've got a Go Packers shout out. Reed Scott checking in on rooting for Reed Scott, but they're rooting for you, Trav, right
Oh,
there. You got
wow.
your first out. Your first
we
shout
go.
out. We know who you are, Trav. They know who you
Oh,
are.
man. Fam, we're going to try to, I think Uncle
Oh.
Randy might come up later on.
We got Aunt May May and Uncle Adam checking in for Will Lorimer, huh? You know who that is? You want to say hi?
Hey.
There's your other grandson.
All right, here we go. Show me the motion. And it's
Number 4, Millen running hard.
Man, tell you what,
That is the entire team on the tackle.
it's about a 12-yard carry.
My, oh, my. Number 94 was right in the middle of that.
we've got a timeout.
Matthew Morrison. Matthew Morrison gets up a little slow.
Timeout, Bears.
Packers call a timeout. I tell you, I don't know who runs harder, Jake Davis
Yeah.
or
Matthew
Andrew
Morrison.
Millen.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to tackle either one of them.
No. Yeah, Millen looked really good on that run.
All right, we got to go Packers from Lance, Kayla, and Colt Scott
Oh, wow.
checking in.
Scott family in the house tonight watching.
You know the Scott family is going to be in the house watching.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's what they do. Football first.
Yeah, football first. Great family. Their reunions, their Christmas parties, everything. They got about 40 people at those things. So.
All right, we've got some punishment out there. We've got some punishment.
Uh-oh.
Reed Gaines, his grandmother is also watching. Grandfather said grandfather's watching and forgot that grandmother's watching too. So grandmother, us guys always make these kind of mistakes. It's an accident. We don't mean it. But please don't be too hard on Grandpa. But we are certainly glad that Reed Gaines' grandmother is out there watching too. Let us know where you guys are checking in from.
It's 1st and 10 for the Packers, 27. The Packers look to stiffen up the D and hold them scoreless in the first half. It's Parker out of gun, Millen behind him.
It's Parker in the gun.
Parker takes it. He's looking
Gonna
left.
throw it.
Looks like a
Ooh.
pass. He's got Shonuff.
Wow.
Shonuff just breaks one.
Shonuff, he slipped out of the line. I don't know if I think he was lined up at tight end. He slid out on a little out route.
And it's a Bears completion.
Beautiful play.
Wyatt Shonuff on the beautiful catch.
Yeah, looked like they were going to
And the
throw
Bears
it to
first down.
the wide out, and they slip screened it underneath to him.
Waylon, what do you have to say about that?
Nice catch, Wyatt.
There you go. From one brother to another. Nice catch, Wyatt. That sums it up. We're going to have a 1st and goal from the 7, 52 seconds. That really gets things right down to the wire here.
Parker and Millen get their play correct.
Fake dive. Oh, my gosh.
Ball. Bears pick it up.
That was some serious thumping inside there. I can't even call that.
Number on that missile.
You guys are going to have to watch that in slow motion tomorrow night. But that was
Took a lucky bounce.
pretty incredible football there. It was a fake dive. Quarterback took it up the middle, and then someone came through for the Packers and just blew it up. Ball jumped out, and but fortunately for the Bears, someone grabbed it, and then the Packers were there to bring them down. But I think they might have lost some yards on the play. When it's all said and done, it's going to be a 2nd and goal from the 10. So it looks like the ball moved backwards about 4 or 5 yards. All right, grandmother and grandfather are checking in from Augusta, Georgia. I'm on my way to Waynesboro, Georgia tomorrow morning. Y'all have to let me know if Waynesboro, Georgia is ready for a Waffle House. I've got my real estate eyes on and heading that way. All right, here we go.
What am I looking at?
33 seconds. 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line.
All right, here's Parker out of gun. He pitches to Millen.
Millen takes it from the right. Oh, what a great tackle by another
Great tackle.
big man. That must have been 97 if I had to guess.
3rd down.
Yep, sure enough, that's 97. It was big on big, so I knew that had to be big 97 Timothy Campbell.
On the field. So the Bears call timeout. I believe that is their final timeout.
They keep trying to call. See if you can talk to him.
As
So we
they
get a
look to
timeout,
finish
folks.
this drive. It'll be 3rd and goal for the 8.
I got to tell you, this has been an exciting first half, even
Very
though
good football game.
there's no score, but it's been exciting, it's been intense, it's been action-packed.
I actually spoke with Coach Shonuff today about some ACYA stuff, and he was a little concerned. He's like, this is going to be a ball game tonight. You know, they've done really well this year, but he was really concerned about the Packers and what they were going to bring. So
Who'd you say you were talking to?
Coach Shonuff with the Bears.
Yep.
He thought this was going to be a really good game.
I tell you what, the Bears have a great coaching staff. Head coach Mike Parker, 97 quarterback at Marist, played at Murphy Candler himself in the early 90s with Andrew Lorimer,
Oh, wow.
who is was the head coach of last night's team and is the assistant coach tonight. And then they've got Sean Parker, who played football at Harvard, which being that I played at Cornell, I'm not rooting for Sean Parker and Harvard football. They've had some good years here of late, though, and we've had none. And Coach Shane Shoneth, who also played at Marist. Here we go.
Nice
We got an
pass.
open man. We got a touchdown. Yes, sir,
Oh,
we
wow.
do. Yes, sir, we do.
That was like a Tim Tebow jump pass.
It really was like a Tim Tebow jump pass.
From Parker. 2 different people.
Who was the catch? Parker on the catch.
Number 46, Sam Parker. So Sam Parker on the reception.
Number 46, Sam Parker. I'm guessing that's brother Dylan Parker's number 10. Nope, not brothers. So Parker to Parker.
Parker to Parker makes it 6-0 Bears.
Parker to Parker. 6-0 Bears. Finkel is Einhorn.
Left in the first
Einhorn is Finkel.
for the PAT.
Here we go.
Parker and Millen in
Parker and Parker. How about that? Those guys need to start a law office. Parker and Parker. That was really a great play. I really do, Travis, wish we had instant replay. All right, we've got a shout out here from Noonan, Georgia, one of my favorite towns. Oh, let's watch the conversion here, and then we'll get to our shout out. Parker getting the snap, coming right.
throw. Now he tucks it. He's
Can he
still
get the edge? He throws it.
got Lorner.
Is it good?
Looks like it's good.
The 2-point PAT is
It is good. It was a jump pass. We don't have the angle to see it.
nothing lead.
I was able to see the jump pass by Parker up in the air as he was rushing to press the line of scrimmage, put on the brakes, throws a little dump pass over the top to Lorimer, and Will Lorimer brings it in. So the younger brothers, the younger Lorimer and Shoneth brothers up here watching their brothers excel on the field tonight. Here they are. Hello, broadcast land. That is Waylon Shoneth, number 4 from last night's champion Bengals, and number 8, Luke Lorimer from last night's champion Bengals. What did you guys do to celebrate?
They went to Disney World.
What did you guys do to celebrate last night?
It's Davis and Blake deep.
Oh, they said they went to the Dunwoody Tavern. So there you have it.
Oh, nice.
All right, here's the kickoff. Packers are
Onside
able to
kick.
fall on it. It was a dicey kick. All right,
On the ball to make sure that they retain possession.
great job by Wilder, Charlie Wilder, to fall on the ball. All right, we've got a shout out from Noonan, Georgia. Clyde and Harriet, grandparents to number 10 for the Packers, Henry Mangum.
Nice.
So thank you for calling. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for getting us the message. I just saw number 10, Henry Mangum, running into the huddle. As I was reading that, he's out there. He's coming to the bottom of the page. He's spread out. He's
Oh, wow,
up on
we
the
have
ball
twins.
right now. There's Henry Mangum, number
Wow.
10, on the line of scrimmage.
Twins on both sides.
All right, it's Davis out of
Left
gun.
side card.
We've got doubles to both sides.
Here they go.
He's looking to pass. He gets some pressure up the middle.
Oop, he's got a lane.
He's chucking it.
Wow.
Patrick Mahomes.
It's up.
But he's got a
It's
guy.
complete.
We had 2 guys, right? 2 guys there. One caught it.
Packers
And
Wow.
I think that actually, no, number 12.
of about 20 yards.
Number 12 for the Packers was there to catch it. That's Reed Scott.
Scott, number 12 on the
Great play.
Reed Scott with the fan base down in Columbia, South Carolina, doing you proud.
with 7.6
If you can figure out how to do a replay on that, I think you're going to like what you see.
That'd be a nice one.
It brings us to a 1st and 10 from the 29, 7 seconds. What do you think, Travis? One play to go?
One play. They're going to have to go up top. Could be a Hail Mary. I remember I was about probably 7 or 8 RB. Falcons versus 49ers. Steve Barkowski threw a Hail Mary to Billy White Shoes Johnson, and he caught it and ran it in. Place erupted. Fulton County Stadium.
Old Fulton County Stadium.
Billy did the old that little scissor dance. He did the chicken dance.
We're going to try and get RB to
Plays
do the
went
chicken
crazy.
dance on the live on the halftime broadcast. All right, here we go. Let's get back to business.
Where's Jack?
We've got a first down, but that doesn't really matter because we only have 7.6 seconds left in the half.
Well, here we go.
We got 29 yards to go. Davis is in the gun.
He's got twins. We got flags.
Someone might have moved up front a little bit.
Well, the Packers could use 5 more yards to get them a little closer to that end zone. Let's see what's on.
I tell you what.
Oh, false start.
Oh, yeah, false start on the offense, so they're going to have 34. I tell you, there's been a lot of high-energy defense tonight. A lot of big tackles, a lot of big hits, a lot of plays where I thought there was an opening in some green grass, and it just closed up in a hurry. So I've been really impressed by both defenses tonight.
For sure.
And
The
really, but a
linebacker play.
beautiful pass. We're a 0-0 ball game.
Yep.
All right, here comes all the marbles for the first half.
Wow, they're going to run it. If he can get, nah, the clock's going to run out.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He got out. Oh, wow. Wow.
That was a great call.
For sure.
Sprint to the sideline, because you know the Bears were in a little bit of a soft defense to prevent the deep pass. And no way Davis has time to run it all the way downfield, but that doesn't matter. He scoots out of bounds with 1.6 seconds to go.
That's right.
So that is that's great play calling. Shout out to the Packers staff, Wade Davis and Chad Scott. I think you got that one right. But let's see what you can do. We got second down, and really the down doesn't matter. We've got the ball on the 20-yard line.
Right.
We'll see what happens.
This is manageable right here, Dave.
Maybe Wade Davis is going to try and pull a Jake Davis to Kyle Davis somehow, even though Kyle is now a junior in high school and starting at quarterback, I believe, for Lakeside.
Oh, wow.
What a great football player he was. What a great kid to be around. I don't know if he's in the stands or out there listening tonight, but it was a pleasure to see him here playing at ACYA for many years. All right. We're getting everything lined up. We got our charge chant in. And there's the snap. We're passing. It's up in the air. It's caught. Can they get in the end zone? They are tackled short on the 3-yard line. And that was number 10. Clyde and Harriet down in Noonan, Georgia. I hope you just saw the beautiful catch your grandson, Henry Mangum, made. He caught it at about the 2-yard line, but the Bears did a great job wrapping it up right when he caught the ball to get him to the ground. But that was an exciting end of the half. Hopefully we can see some replays on that. All right, so we've got an 8-0 game. We've got halftime. And we've got a special guest to talk to. Here we go. Is this the first time you've been on the big screen? Here, look this way. Say hi to broadcast land. This is Luke Lorimer, champion Luke Lorimer. Can you talk to us a little bit about last night in that Bengals championship? What'd you think? It was really good here. Let's talk a little louder. Lincoln ran the ball great last night, didn't he? Can you tell us about the fake handoffs you were running all night? Like just when I thought the ball was going to go that way, you pulled it out and went that way? Tell us about that. What's that? It was really fun to learn it. How many times do you think you ran that fake handoff? 10 times. How many times, you listen to the broadcast, how many times do you think you tricked me? 6 times? 6 out of 10, I didn't know where the ball was, right? That's a great job. Well, congratulations on the championship last night. Should we interview this guy now? Okay. Okay, yeah, we're going to go out to the cheer. Yeah. Are you there, Travis? I'm not hearing it. Can you hear me? You can hear me? I'm not hearing you in the speaker. That's me. Yeah, leave that. All right. I think I'm on. Yeah, I think we're in technical difficulty here real quick. I can't hear. I can't. All right. Now I can't hear either. All right. Now. Hello? Hello?
You hear me, Dave?
Now
Dave,
I can.
You can now?
But I can't hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
So are we back?
I think so. As long as you can hear me, I can hear you.
Perfect.
You good? You mind? Let me give 6 minutes to interview Randy Scott real quick.
I cannot wait to take a break.
Mr. Randy, you want some time? Got his sweat rag. Randy, this is Dave.
Hey, Dave.
It's Randy Scott.
Join the broadcast.
Okay, thank you. Feels like I'm in an airplane.
Can you hear me, Randy?
This one is, there we go.
Scott family, we're getting Uncle Randy on here. Randy, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So we have the pleasure of having Randy Scott come down to ACYA tonight to see his nephew Chad Scott. The Packers versus the Bears. Randy, thanks for coming in live with us.
Hey, it's great to watch the Packers again. I mean, Packers-Bears game. I'm usually on the field, but
yeah. Well, you got their whole the Force family, the Scotts. They're listening from all over. So I'm sure they're high-fiving your Uncle Randy.
well, it's 8-0. We have some work to do here in the second half. The Packers do.
Yeah. You got any words of advice for your nephew?
Hey, man, just bow your neck and get out there and keep running the ball and passing the ball like they are and play some good defense.
Well, nice. Well, earlier in the first game, I talked a little bit about you and a little bit about your career. And Howard Scott taking the phone call from Bear Bryant to get the scholarship offer.
Yeah.
And we're right over here, Randy. Mr. Chris, thanks. So, Randy, tell me a little bit about your career at Alabama, how you got there real quick. We don't got a lot of time, but tell us how you got there and give us
Well, I was recruited by Bear Bryant from Alabama and Georgia Tech and Auburn, and I actually committed to Auburn, and then Coach Bryant called, and that's all it took.
That's right.
So
Howard ran in yelling.
Yeah. I was studying in my room, and Howard knocked on my door, and he said, "Telephone, Randy," and I think it's Coach Bryant.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Real quick, fast forward. Tell us about your first start as a freshman against USC.
Oh, man, I was a freshman, and I don't know how I got on the first team defense. And I went to see the defensive coach, my coach, outside line. I played outside then. And I said, "Coach, they got a misprint. I'm starting against USC." And he goes, "No, you know how Coach Bryant is. You know, he'll throw you in any time." And I wasn't actually starting. I was the second team guy. So I got it. I got in the first quarter in about this third series, and they ran their patented sweep, and the tight end drove me back about 15 yards and flat backed me.
Well, that was in the Coliseum, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, in the Coliseum,
wow.
and I was like, God, why are they putting me out on this field? But I ended up, they moved me to inside in my sophomore year and played a little bit my sophomore year, and then started my junior and senior year.
Wow. So you were part of 2 national titles. That's pretty incredible. Almost a third, right?
Two national titles, and then a third. And we had I think we had 28 or 29 consecutive wins. And Georgia's, if they beat Tennessee, they'll break that streak. So we'll see what happens. I mean, anything can happen in college football, but they'll probably break it.
Well, since we're here watching the Packers, tell us a little bit about. I know you played for Forrest Gregg, Bart Starr. Tell us a little bit about those guys. I know some of the older viewers will have heard of those legendary coaches, players.
Yeah, I actually I didn't get drafted by the Packers. I walked on basically and made the team the first year in 1981, and then just played on special teams. And then the next year started my second, third, fourth, and fifth and sixth year. So Coach Starr was there for 3 years, and then Forrest Gregg was there for 3 years. So it was great. It was fun. It was a blast. It was cold too.
Yeah, I bet it was. Real quick, we're running short, but talk to me a little about Walter Payton. Randy he was lucky enough to play several games against Walter Payton. Tell me the little story you always told me about Walter after you made that tackle.
Oh gosh, Walter was a jokester, and so I made about 3 tackles there early in the game, and somebody was pinching my butt, pinching me, and I was like, God dang, who's pinching me in a daggum pile? It was a big pile. So the fourth play was a sweep, and it was just me and him, made the tackle, and it pinched my butt. I said, hey, man, Peyton, what are you doing? Oh, Scott, hey, you're playing a good game, man. He had this high voice, high pitch, but great player, and we hated to see him go so soon.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Randy also got to play against the Fridge a little bit, right, with the Bears?
Yeah, played against the Fridge.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, well, we're going to cut back to the game, folks. Randy, thanks for coming in the box with us. We enjoyed it.
Oh, we're having a lot of fun watching these little Packers.
Yeah, wish we had more time. I'm sure we could take a lot of time with the stories.
Hey, no problem. Thanks. Great to be here.
Alabama great, Packers great. Randy Scott.
Thank you.
T-Money, being an announcer.
All right, so we're ready for the third quarter to get started here. The Packers kicking off from our left and moving in the other direction, as you can see, are the Bears.
All right, here comes the kick to start the second half. Oh my God! It went 10 and went backwards, I think.
Bears recovered.
What are they going to say? How's this going to? Wow! So the Bears fall on it, but I think it hit 10 yards and went backwards.
It did, and somebody touched it. So,
hey, we have an exciting update from broadcast land. We've got Riverboat Keith Johnson watching tonight, watching live up in Dunwoody, Georgia.
Famous Trowbridge Drive.
Vikings champion.
From what
Wesley
year was
Johnson, 6th, 7th grade. Gosh, what do you think that's? 9th grade. We're gonna go 3 years ago. We're going to 2020 championship. Wesley Johnson.
We got 1st and 10 Bears from just past the 50-yard line, just into Packers territory. Dylan Parker gives.
Millen rumbles upfield. Is that
Millen?
Is Andrew Millen? Am I crazy that I'm thinking Larry Zonka? Golly.
Zonka way about him. That tackle, by the way, 97 Cam Peabody. but that was after a gain of about 8 yards.
I mean, I guess saying Larry Zonka might have aged myself. I guess today I should say maybe.
Well, not when you're standing next to me, Dave.
Maybe King
Bears.
Henry up there in Tennessee he runs like. Look how big he is in the backfield.
Julian Garcia split out wide. There's a fake. And
Number
it's a give
12
around
takes
the
it
right,
around the
Wyatt
side.
Shoneth. Wyatt Shoneth is still going. He's down across the 30 and
That's
stopped
a
at
nice
around the
run.
27.
I got to say, I like the play call there. Fake dive up the middle. Very reminiscent of Mike Parker's Marist days. The fake dive up the middle.
That was
As all the linemen
misdirection.
dive at our knees. Thanks for that.
Yeah,
Thanks for that,
exactly.
Coach Chadwick. Thanks for all the sore knees over the years.
10 Bears from the 27 as the Bears come out of half.
For those in broadcast land, Coach Allen, I think it's Alan Chadwick, has been at Marist for it's like 50 years, and they've been running that tough-to-stop triple option. They start it in 7th grade, and by 12th grade they have it mastered. Ball's on the ground.
Parker falls on it.
Dylan Parker falls on it quickly. I tell you, the Bears have a lot of guys touching the ball. Between the quarterbacks, the different running backs that get it, there's a lot of movement, a lot of action going on over there.
I thought that was Wyatt
But they avoid
Shoneth,
disaster.
but
I'm
8-Bear got on it.
Yep. It's Wyatt Shoneth, it's Will Lorimer, and then it's Waylon Shoneth and Luke Lorimer. All here in the championship game, all blending our tongues.
It's like the Economos cousins
Econ-
from last night.
And my other brother, Economos.
There's a lot of Economos.
Here we go.
Sis.
Second down and 13. And there
Shoneth.
goes, here comes Zonka. It's Zonka off left tackle. Zonka still going. And Larry gets to the 23-yard line. Larry Zonka, also known as Andrew Millen. I think Andrew's been playing here for years.
Maurer and Peabody in on the stop.
And if you ever meet Andrew Millen's dad, you would realize the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Matt Mellon?
All right, Packers are looking and stiffen up here. It's 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
They need a stop.
Packers need to stop.
Parker,
Bears are driving.
he's looking
Here,
right. He's looking
here
to
comes
throw.
Parker to
He's
the
gonna
right.
keep it. Nope.
Throws again a little behind him.
Just behind.
Looks like he was looking for Shoneth.
Looks like Shoneth.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be 4th
Trying to
down
see who was there to
for the Bears.
play defense on that.
From the Packers.
It looks like 58,
35. 25.
maybe 56, Tyler Lunsberg.
Yeah, it's Tyler Lunsberg, 56. That was in the middle there.
Was ready to make a play if he had caught the ball. All right, second half, the number to reach out real quick, 864-316-5056. Call to say hi. We've got a real estate deal done tonight in Waynesboro, Georgia already, so let us know who you are, where you're calling from. Packers jump. I don't even think the Bears had a play called there. That was probably one of those ones where it didn't matter what happened. They weren't going to move. So 864-316-5056 is the number to get done. Keith Johnson checking back in. Referencing championship week is a tradition like no other. My broadcast mate, Ron Bernstein, has now poured his drink on his computer. But of course,
First time that's
the
happened.
Waffle House guy is always prepared and has towels, napkins, anything you might need to clean up a spill. Oh my gosh, former board member Craig Kirkland checks in. We got another jump. So that's going to be a first down. So the Bears just took 2 5-yard penalties for 10 yards and a first down.
So that's 10 free ones on the hard count.
I think the Bears just didn't even have a play called, and you know what? I'd be careful for the Packers because they might try it again.
Packers coaching staff. All right, folks, here we go. The drive continues. Parker again out of gun, Millen behind him. They'll
Why do I
send
hear
Shoneth in motion.
Oh, they got a fake right. Millen comes left around the end, and great tackles in there. Number 28, it looked like. I can't tell.
Devin Blake on the tackle.
calling that Devin Blake on the tackle is what we think. It was a great tackle, but it's getting to be the part of the field where we can't see as well. I hope Chris, our cameraman's got the angle. And the numbers are a little tough to see too. I think it was actually Charlie Wilder, number 25. All right, we got to run up the middle.
By the Packers for no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
That looks like big number 96. Yusuf Higazi on the tackle there.
Have helped, and the penalties have gotten them first when they've needed it.
Or Grayson Stouffer, one or the other. From this side of the field, the 92, the 96, and the 95 all start to blend together. Brings up a 3rd down and 4. Parker takes the snap. Fake handoff up the middle.
On the counter, he's fighting hard.
Shonath takes the ball up the middle. It's going to be close.
And we again will have a big
But it's 4th down. It's 4th down.
Sorry, Dave.
Oh, no
Responding
problem.
to
Travis.
fans. Had a little accident up here in the booth. May have spilled a drink on my computer, but Gatorade, yes.
All right, folks, let's hear it. It's 4th down.
So we got 4th and 3 here as the third quarter winds down.
Here we go. Goes to Shonath. He turns back. Looks like he was going to throw it, but the window closes.
Packers hold.
I'm trying to see. I think we got 58 for the Packers. Do we get a number there? I think we got maybe Tyler Lunsberg.
Seemed like the middle of that Packers defense as he tried to cut back. It was Lunsberger.
That might have been.
Lunsberg on the tackle. It's a great play.
I think next year we should try to make the jerseys a little bit more difficult to see from the box.
Those yellow Packer numbers are blending
That was
together.
Kind of a swipe at Brooke Heath, standing a couple of people down from me, who is in charge of our equipment.
All right, so the Packers are trying to build some momentum after the 4th down.
All right, so we got a turnover on downs. Packers have the ball. Davis taking the snap. He's throwing it. He's got a man. That's 25. That's going to be a pickup of about 15.
Charlie Wilder,
Charlie Wilder. Love it, Charlie.
no relation to John Wilder. John Wilder. If anybody at home listening could tell me what movie that's from, John Wilder.
We can do Magic Eye jerseys next year. Magic Eye.
Next year we're talking about light up jerseys. John Wilder.
Glow-in-the-dark jerseys. There's a great idea from former board member Craig Kirkland. We need them. Every year as we get older, these numbers get harder to see for some reason. But that doesn't matter. The main thing is we've got a barn burner. We got 3 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Packers down by 8, but they've got the ball. We've got a whistle. Some flags come in. All right, we got Annie Tay checking in from Miami. What do you think about that, RB?
I'm a Miami boy. 305-984-6300.
Yep, that's RB. Annie Tay. Annie Tay, RB is going to give you his phone number
305
for a direct line.
305-984-6300.
Annie Tay is watching Devin Blake, and she's pulling for those Packers. Go, Pack, go.
We, I don't know if we caught a timeout on the field. It's
Oh, we have a winner, I think, Romancing the Stone.
yes, John Wilder. Yes, thank you. Who is that bright person? Keith
That-
Johnson?
That is the Reed Scott Fan Club, the group that knows we know who Trav is. They go, we know you, Trav. All right, we've got a little discourse on the field. President Pero is at the edge of his seat. He might need to run out there and make sure things stay civil. President Pero, what do we have here?
go to our eye in the sky. If we have the
Was it 12 men on the field on the Bills? Was it 12 men on the field on the Bills?
oh my gosh. As a Dolphins fan, I have to say I enjoyed that.
How do you lose a football game with 12 men on the field on a field goal? Crying out loud. Is that the NFL or is that Murphy Candler? Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball's on the 26. Davis fakes. Thought he was going to throw, but he runs, and there's Millen. That's the matchup everyone pays for. Millen versus Davis. And then number 91 for the Bears. We got to give a
Caleb
big shout-out.
Big Caleb Schaffner.
Hey, let me tell you, Caleb Schaffner, let's talk for a minute about how quick he was pursuing to the ball. I got Coach Kirkland here. He's got water in his eyes. He's so excited to see that kind of pursuit.
I wonder if he's related to William Schaffner from Star Trek.
I think Caleb Schaefer is going to be getting a mysterious mailing tomorrow from St. Pius, the 10th, letting him know when Information Day is with pursuit to the ball like that.
Sorry, just been informed that was Shatner, not Schaffner.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Davis picks up 10 on that play. He's playing his heart out tonight, that's for sure. And he's looking to pass. He gets it off. That's a great throw and a great catch. Number 22, Devin Blake. That's a heck of a receiver, Devin Blake. If there's any Devin Blake fans out there, let's hear from you. It's 864-316-5056.
Does Devin Blake also go by DJ?
I think Devin Blake's got, I think he's up to about 15 fantasy points tonight. He's doing well.
Is this a PPR league?
PPR. No, it's PPR. Okay. Devin Blake is definitely a PPR draft guy.
Yeah, he is.
He might not be a standard, but he's definitely a PPR guy.
I have no money.
Is there? Do we have NIL rights here at the park, Murphy Candler, ACYA?
It's just a matter of time. There goes Davis again. This time, trying to keep it, and he's brought down ultimately.
Good run by Davis, number 65.
Yep, that's Logan Winters.
Great job by Logan Winters on the tackle.
Logan Winters out of Temple University.
I think we're going to come up with some Waffle House NIL money. It's going to be like the defensive play of the game, scattered, smothered, and covered, right? Or is that
That's
too?
Awesome.
Is that too predictable? Is that too predictable?
I like predictability. All right.
Or
So
maybe it's the throw of the game for the over easy. I don't know.
The clock down at just above a minute now.
All right. Minute to
Twins
go.
To each side of the field. Davis with the keeper, and he'll get enough for a first down and maybe a couple yards more.
5 Bears in on the tackle, led by that Andrew Millen.
Sam Parker on the stop.
Travis.
Along with number 11, Lormer. But the big
Coach Kirkland, one of my great all-time Waffle House customers, let me know that he contributed $40 into the kitty today. A lot of that Waffle House money ends up coming right back to Murphy Candler Park and ACYA football and helmets. So keep eating at the Waffle House. We appreciate you.
Good to see Coach Kirkland out here today at the park.
Legendary. The legendary Coach Kirkland to you.
1st and 10, we got twins to each side. Davis back to pass. He's looking deep. He's got.
Oh, my gracious. Number 22, Devin Blake. It was right there.
DJ Blake.
That was off by about 1 inch, one way or the other.
Hold on, let's get a. Oh, I think I just went upside down. No. There we are.
All right, that was a good-looking
Kirkland.
ball, good-looking pattern.
Greg Perro.
My broadcast partner is trying to do some sort of a selfie
artsy here.
dance or some sort of Facebook Live thing. He's really driving me crazy. All right, we got a great shout-out here for Tim Peabody, number 97.
All right, 2nd and 10, Packers. Twins again to either side. Scott back, takes the snap. He's looking down the middle. He's got a receiver.
He's got him. Beautiful catch, number 12.
That's Reed Scott.
Reed Scott. You know, we got a big Reed Scott fan club here tonight.
Let's get an uncle. There he is. Reed Scott's uncle.
down reception.
That is incredible.
Randy Scott up in the box with us. Former Packer,
All right, that's going to bring the third quarter to a
former
close.
Alabama Crimson Tide linebacker.
Third, and
And
So-
that'll do it here.
A lot of things happen quick there. Where are you broadcasting
I don't know.
to?
I'm just.
Can someone send some sort of focus medicine to my broadcast partner, Ron Bernstein?
I've got-
I mean,
here,
this
let's
guy
put
has
Greg-
just.
We're gonna put Greg Perro on.
If he normally has ADD, he's got like ADD times 10,000 tonight, including spilling a cheer wine on his own computer. Like it's madness up here.
when I see him holding a phone, a computer, and someone else's phone
He's
in
like
a microphone,
Facebooking live. He's screaming and yelling about things.
It's time to get him a timeout.
It's mayhem.
I had
All
to
right.
call a timeout.
Thank
for him.
goodness I've got President Perro with me.
How
We
we
got to
doing?
recap the last couple minutes, okay?
Okay.
Because we had a big shout out
Yes.
from, I think it's Cade Hendricks, called in. It's better if you can text, but if you call in, we'll try and take that too. But the number is 864-316-5056. We had a shout out to Tim Peabody, number 97, for the Packers from Cade Hendricks. And then we had a beautiful play there to number 12,
That's Davis to Blake.
Scott Reed, and now back from the break between the third and fourth quarter. That wasn't much of a TV timeout, President Perro.
No.
And we're right back to it. So I've got a new wingman here, the head of the park, the guy that everyone should love,
Or
the
hate.
guy
It all
who's
depends on
the
the
guy
week.
whose wife everyone should send sympathy letters to. Tell them it's only 2 years and they'll get through it like the rest of us did.
We're a football family, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank goodness my wife gives out cups that say it's football season. Have you seen my husband? So.
Well, it's great to be here. It's been a great season. This is always a great night. Great vibe, great families around this park, and we've got some really good football tonight. So
Yes, this has been a. Oh my gosh, what an attacking defense there. 65 and 91.
Winners and Schaffner, I believe. Winners and Schaffner.
Yep.
So the Packers, they were going the right way, and now they're going the wrong way. So they got to get this thing together. So a couple plugs here while you got me on the mic.
Yep.
A couple things we're
Once
really
again, we
excited
got Greg
about.
Perro, president of ACYA football. We're in a lot of gratitude to him. Go ahead. You
Well,
get to plug anything
we're
you want.
excited. We've got for the first time ever, we've kicked off our inaugural season of girls flag football here at ACYA, and we just love football. So bringing
This is
girls
exciting.
into the mix is pretty special.
This is exciting. The NFL's putting money into it. The high schools are putting money and time into it. It is exactly where things are going. Here we go. Davis back to pass.
We got quads.
Bears pressure
He's
again. He
looking
gets
to
it up,
throw.
though. He
He's
gets
got
it
a
up.
wide open Blake.
Oh, my gosh.
Just out bounds. So that was an interesting formation. They put 4 out wide. Davis was under pressure. He dodged the pressure. He had a guy wide open, and he just could not keep that throw in
I tell you what,
bounds.
the issue was the pressure from the Bears. I didn't see who it was coming in, but they were bringing some
He
heat.
knew he had to get rid
And
of it.
yeah, Davis had to keep his eyes on the defensive line and linebackers first before we get that throw off. So
This is a big fourth down.
8 minutes to go.
The Bears with Millen and Parker.
They could take a little time off.
Yeah,
the clock.
they're going to chew clock if they get this ball back. So this is a tall order when you're down 8 and you got double sticks to get a first down. But here comes that formation again, the one that they
Fourth
had guys
and 20.
on.
Fourth and 20.
They've got quads, I guess, is what this formation is. He's looking to throw.
Number
it's
12
broken up by
steps in.
Shonath.
Shonath,
Shonath
Wyatt
on the
Shonath
breakup.
jumps in.
And that's a turnover on downs, and that's a big one.
I tell you what, and then we're going to get back to the girls' flag thing. Real shout out to the coaches tonight. Both of these teams have been extremely well coached.
Well, let's stay there tonight. We have had an incredible group of volunteer coaches this year. I would argue some of our best ever. We got guys that have played in the NFL. We've got guys that have played at the collegiate level. We've got guys that have no kids out here. They're just here because they love football. They love giving back to their community. And so that's another plug. I guess that's
Yeah.
what I get the mic for, is to plug these things. And if you're out there and you're a volunteer coach and you love giving back to your community and football, then give us a ring. Let us know that you're interested, because we love our volunteer coaches. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Bears. It's Shoneth in motion. It's a counter to Millen, and he's got one to beat.
Oh, my, number 4. Is that number 4?
Yeah, that's Davis. Davis and Millen, those guys have been battling all night. They've been meeting each other in the middle, and Davis has had several touchdown-saving tackles on Millen.
Davis looked like Superman on that one. What a play.
Yeah.
But anyway, when does the flag, what does that get started? That's
so
exciting news.
Girls have started. We're participating in the CLMA league. So we started playing. It's 5th through 8th grade. We've got 2 teams, the Colts and the Mustangs. Our girls played the Pius 5th through 8 teams, and had a great first weekend of football. We beat the Colts beat the Pius girls, and then our other Mustang girls had a tough battle with Pius and lost 6-0. Here's Millen up the middle.
What's fun about that, if you think about it, because girls/women's flag is going to do nothing but grow. But some of these Colton Mustangs players that are playing against the Catholic team, St. Pius, and other teams like that, they'll be teammates one day.
They will.
As they matriculate into high school.
Dave, this has gotten to be a big thing. This girls flag. I mean, every high school's got a program. And it's doing nothing but growing.
Well, there's more things to that, because if you think about the college sporting game, Title IX, every men's sport and college women's sport, they have to match. So if you want to add men's lacrosse or save men's wrestling, add women's flag.
That's
so
right.
The math rules and women's flag is going to be everywhere. It's going to be an Olympic sport this year, too.
Big stick on the edge there. Parker, as he got up the sideline, that's Scott, number 12.
Back to the line of the game.
Yeah, he's been a force on the corner all night and has saved several big gains by making sure nothing got outside him tonight.
Women's flag,
really
Olympic
good
sport this year, right?
It is. That's right.
So, I mean, it is like, if you could buy stock in women's flag, now's the time to do it. Super pumped that we're getting it going here at the park. That's just going to open more doors and get more kids. Ultimately, what this park is all about, and I think anyone who's ever been on the board, who's ever coached here, it's all about the kids and getting the kids outside playing. And now it's about putting the phones down and being a part of a team and contributing to something that doesn't give you immediate gratification, and working hard and succeeding sometimes and losing sometimes. And that's what it's all about.
That's right.
Here we
There's
go.
Parker. He's looking.
Nice tackle.
You know that number. He's number 4.
4.
He's been all over the field
Freight
tonight.
Train. I might just start calling him Freight Train. Freight Train Lane.
Freight Train Davis. And that's a big stop, because that brings up 4th down. And he's going to put him behind the stick. So it's going to be a long 4th down attempt here for the Bears as the Packers try and get this ball back. Dave, the other thing that I think we're super proud of, building off much of the work that you and others have done before us, is just the breadth of the football offering and cheer offering we have here. We do youth flag football. We have the interleague offering. Obviously, we're here tonight to celebrate that. We got the girls flag football, but we also are one of the only parks that also offer a D1 travel program. And so last year, we had the Colts 10U team that I had the pleasure of being a part of, and they operate in a super competitive Northwest Georgia Youth Football League, and we're one of the Final 4 teams in that. And so
you guys had a great year this year.
Yeah, we did. But
what did you say? 17 teams, and we made it to the Final 4 on the travel side. 17 teams, and we were in the Final
4. So, Kyle Hamilton, first-round pick.
Had a pick six this weekend.
Had a big pick six. He's playing some really good football at the NFL level. Was a Colt, and I think that's what I think really differentiates our park is if you love football, you love cheer, we've got something for you. Right.
Well, and whether of course Kyle Hamilton, and there's been other guys that have played in the NFL that have played here at ACYA, but the number of kids. What's special is, I have a son who's a freshman in college now at Birmingham Southern, played high school football here for 4 years. And now his younger brother is a sophomore playing high school football. So, but for 5 or 6 years, I've had a front row seat to Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
And every team on the north side of Atlanta that this park feeds into, every single team is successful. every team does well,
Yep.
and every team has a foundation of kids playing that learn to play football at ACYA. So the influence of this park and what you do and what your wife allows you to do, so thanks to all the spouses out there, really makes a difference, not only to the kids growing up, but to the product of Georgia high school football, which is about as good as it is in the country.
You know, Georgia, Texas, Florida,
That's it,
California.
I'm not bought into the California thing. By
I'm
the
not.
way.
I think
I'll
they just
take
win
Georgia.
on size.
I-
Right?
that-
It's just
yeah,
a
just so
volume
many. Yeah,
game,
no,
right?
they're
So,
not going to win on
but
toughness
you're right.
against
and
either
so,
the other
you know,
three.
a lot of these kids are going to high school and they're wanting to play football. And you know, I've always argued, let them come, send them to us, let us coach them up, let us teach them the game, so that when they get there, they actually know the game of football and can actually, you know, not just be a participant, but be an active participant.
Step on the field day
that's
one.
Right. So
So
that hard count all night has wreaked wreaked havoc on this Packers D.
Yep,
That's
but it's
gonna
a great.
move 'em forward.
Once again, it's a great job to have the kids coached up to not move.
That's it. So, you know, listen, I appreciate you guys having me on. I just wanted to talk a little bit about everything that this park
Oh,
has
we're not
to
done
offer.
with you yet. You're not allowed to duck
Well,
out yet.
Well, I
I
do
know
want
you're-
to.
I know you're
make
watching
sure the
that
game. I
clock.
want to make sure the attention turns to this game and not me. So, you know, and RB's put down one of his 5 devices.
All right.
So I think I might turn it back over to him.
Here we
for
go.
these
We're
last
dialing
couple
in.
minutes.
Thank you, Greg Perro. We love you. We appreciate all you do.
I love being part of this place, and come out and join us, and we've got something to offer to anything you're looking for football-wise. Great
There we
catch.
go.
That's going to be short, or did he get it? He might have got it.
That's
That's a first
Parker to
down.
Shoneth. It's going to be a
Parker
first
to
down.
Shoneth, that's a big first
Coach,
down.
we're having a little fundraiser here.
Yeah, we got to get my
We got to get our
scoreboard
scoreboard right.
fixed
How
up.
much
Yeah.
time's left here? Is that
I
4?
think it's 4:40.
4:40. Okay, so
I'm
we got
turning this back over to
we got
RB. I
plenty of time
appreciate
still
you
to
guys
go.
keeping our audience entertained.
Thanks, Greg. We
Audience,
love
thanks for tuning in and helping us celebrate everything that we're doing here tonight. Absolutely great environment, great culture, and great group of people. So
All right.
I'm going to turn it back over to RB.
Here we go. It's game time. 4 minutes, 15 seconds. We've got first down and 10. Balls on the 24. Fourth quarter championship night. NFC North. Bears versus Packers. Let's play ball.
I'm back.
Parker's going to give to Millen. He's looking up the middle.
Millen rumbles up the middle. I think he's going to have at least 8 yards. I tell you, Big Millen is here at the end of the game. He doesn't seem to be tired. He's been out there. Gosh, he's probably been out there for 70 or 80 snaps.
He's a workhorse, Dave. He's a workhorse. We're at 3:41 here in the fourth quarter. Clock is running.
We got second and 1. Looks like a long one. But
The Packers need to keep the Bears, obviously, out of the end zone here with 3 minutes and a half left in the fourth quarter. They have all their timeouts left, so anything could happen right now. I've seen 4 semifinal games that had some wild finishes.
I tell you what, if they get a first down here, there's Millen. It might be time to start taking those timeouts. I'm not a great clock management guy, but we got a first down.
Looks like we have a Packer. Oh, he's getting up slowly.
Getting up slowly. And let's see, the clock should start. Clock
we go.
starts. All right. You'd imagine the Bears will come out of the huddle slow.
Right. There's no rush.
The play clock is always a little bit of a backroom kitchen here
A mystery.
at ACYA. But what'll happen is when there's 10 seconds left, the judge will start waving his arms to let the quarterback know there's 10 seconds before the play clock sets. All right, here we go. Snap to Parker. Fake.
Another
Shoneth
counter.
comes around side. I tell you, Shoneth is running hard tonight. Wyatt Shoneth is quite the tough running back.
The diminutive one.
I tell you what. I know his dad well, and I think he gets his toughness from his mom.
Well, there's the first timeout called by the Packers as they fight to keep the clock stopped and keep
Yep.
the Bears
think,
out of the end zone.
You know, I think
which
that's a
would
good.
ice it.
I think that's a good timeout.
Yep.
We got 2:23 to go.
As the
We
treasurer,
do not have a 2-minute warning here
no 2-minute
on
warning.
championship night at ACYA.
As the treasurer and somebody that's good with numbers, I sign off and condone the timeout being used at that time, at this point.
You know what? I'm glad that. Let me just say this: Coach Davis and Coach Scott are very glad that they got your
My approval. Yep.
on the audit of their timeout calling. All right, here we go. Last moments for check-ins. 864-316-5056. We need some Panther fans giving it all they got here. We need a stop. We need a turnover. If we can pull the ball out.
Here we go.
Once again, the Force family won the contest, Romancing the Stone. That was actually great. Here we go. 2:23 to go. Parker flips it to Millen. Millen
nice move.
plants his foot,
That
goes.
could be it. Oh.
No, he gets upfield. Boy, he might be to the 3-yard line.
But that was a nice stop by
Yep.
the Packers.
We've got a 1st and goal.
DJ Blake.
Clock's running.
Here's a little trivia, Dave. My first win as a coach out here at the park back in like 2007 came against Craig Kirkland, standing to my immediate left.
Craig, 16 years ago, we were talking about Craig Kirkland earlier on the broadcast. One of the Murphy Candler dinosaurs. He coached 5 years after his kids graduated from here,
Yeah.
so it was incredible. He coached my younger son Eli in travel football.
Clemson player, we already talked about that.
Played at
Former
Clemson. One of the quick shout out while we wait for the timeout to wrap up.
And
Bears called
take one.
timeout. We're going to
Okay.
give a quick shout out to the local high school teams, okay? We got Marist, who rolled in the first round, had a great regular season and rolled. We've got the Wesleyan Wolves still in the playoffs, going up to Stevens County, playing a tough Stevens County team this coming week. We've got Dunwoody and St. Pius and Chambly, who all made the playoffs. Couldn't get the first round win, but all three of them made the playoffs.
Yeah,
so
Dunwoody.
it's been a great. When's the last time Dunwoody made the playoffs? They had an 8-2 regular season. 8-2 regular season.
Yep.
And
Lost to
made
Marist,
the playoffs. Lost to
North
Marist
Atlanta.
and
They
North
went
Atlanta.
down to Lee County in Albany and had to face a really tough team there that has like a number 5 prospect in the nation, running back.
Well, down in Lee County, they actually feed their kids football for breakfast. They cut up footballs and have them eat leather.
And peanuts.
I've been down to Lee County.
It's footballs and
peanuts.
peanuts.
It's crazy.
Hey, let's do a wellness check on Keith Johnson while we have a second. Checking in with Keith Johnson.
All right, here we go. Back to the ball game. Minute 39. 1st and goal from the 3. Millen. I'm guessing he's hard to tackle.
He's not going to
Waiting.
be.
No, he's on the 1-inch line. Go, Pack, go. Davis right in the middle of that. Kyle, I hope you're at home watching. If you're not in the stands, your brother did a great job standing that one up. Great tackle by Jake Davis on the 1-inch line.
Hey, Dave, did I mention my first win out here at Murphy Candler at Atlanta Colts football came against Coach Kirkland, standing to my left?
Was that your first win? It couldn't have been against the Cowboys.
It was the Cowboys Giants.
Gotta be my second Cowboys team. 'Cause my
If anyone out there in broadcast land doesn't think that there's a lot of old testosterone around Pee Wee football, you are mistaken. These guys are about to have fisticuffs about Pee Wee football from 2007. I'm not sure if it brings a tear of joy or sadness to my eye. Well, but there is a tear in my eye.
It's just
All
they
right.
should do a reality show out here.
Hey, back to the focus.
Well, no,
we have
no.
a minute 32.
A
Coming back on
reality
the
show
field.
here or at Murphy Candler baseball would be great. Just like Hard Knocks, but out here at
ACYA Hard
I love-
Knocks. I like it. Here we go. Here we go. We've got Dylan Parker going to take the snap. We got Millen Zonka behind him. I'm guessing that's where the ball's going. Oh, my. The Packers come in quick, though.
God, he's close. Met in the backfield. and it looks like he's short. His knee went
Here
down.
we go. We're going to have a third down.
But the clock continues. Well, I guess they burned their last timeout, which is
Packers burned their last time out. I'm gonna give them another go pack go. Go pack go. This is not over. This is not over. We've
so
got
let's
a
look at the
minute
clock.
23.
It's third down and goal. The clock's at 1:23 and stopped. The next play, if they score, the game's over. If
Well, you could get a quick touchdown and onside, but for intensive purposes,
right,
it's likely over.
and if they
So they get a stop, then
But
they'll
they
get
could-
burn 30 more seconds.
right.
So it looks like the Packers could be in the position to get a 99-yard last play of the game touchdown.
Right.
to
If
tie it
they
up.
can keep the
Or
Bears out of the end zone.
Or there's always a chance for a Fumble-Rooski 99-yard defensive special teams touchdown, which throws every fantasy league into complete disarray.
What I'd love to see is if they stop them on this next play and they get to fourth down, I would love to see the Packers snap the ball to the quarterback and have him run out the clock and take a safety. He might even be able to run out the clock.
You mean the Bears?
The Bears, excuse me. The Bears take the snap on fourth down.
And
just
run around, see
the
how
field
long you can
into
run
the end.
for.
Exactly. That would be legendary.
Here we go. Let's dial in.
That's how my
I think
mind
I'm
works.
going fake. Oh my God, they faked it. They went up, they
He
talked.
got it. He had to get in.
And a little tush push for Millen.
Nope, he's short again. So can we see a safety? Can we see the Bears run
And that was
the
a
opposite
trick play.
way? I'm just going to say, if I'm on the sideline,
All right, we're going to see. They're going to run it down. Do they still have a timeout? Yes. The Bears have a timeout, so I think they're going to run it down, and then they're going to install the take a safety play.
I'm texting the sideline right now.
Ron Bernstein is texting Andrew Lorimer right now, telling him to take a safety for 20 seconds.
Right, run it out. Take a safety, dude.
Here's your issue. It's 36 seconds,
I know.
Harvey. That's a long
He
time.
could just run around.
For 36 seconds. All right, can I get President Perro on the broadcast again?
That would be a problem.
I've had enough of this Bernstein guy.
I just like to live on the edge, Dave.
You know, it was one thing for them to bring me out of retirement to call the game. It was another thing to stick me in the box with a guy from Miami.
Keith Johnson just texted. He's approves of my safety play. Thank you, Keith.
Well, Keith Johnson, also known as Coach Riverboat, so of course he's going to.
I was also known as Riverboat Gambler. It's easy to be the Riverboat Gambler.
So you're going to run around the field for 36 seconds playing kill the carrier?
If you had good blocking. Yeah.
All right, here come the Bears. They look hungry. I'm going Millen fake, and I'm pulling it. I'm going to the sideline. That's what I'm doing.
By the way, I'm totally kidding about the safety, but it would be fun.
By the way, I love this Packers defense. They've been playing great. Really all comes down to a play.
Fourth down, we've got the down box at second. Someone's sleeping on the job like we've been doing all night.
Here it comes. Fake.
He
and he
follows
goes.
it in. That's
he
it.
in. That's it.
That's that. That.
Yes, sir, Dylan Parker. Yes, sir, Dylan Parker. We got the Packers getting up slow. They're disappointed, but I got to tell you, that goal line stand was heart with a capital H.
I mean,
that was heart.
Stopping Andrew Millen repeatedly at the goal line was impressive.
And then good old Dylan Parker. What a great night for Dylan Parker. He sneaks in behind the big push that came for Millen. So good play, good play. We're gonna give Mike Parker, Coach Mike Parker, the former Mariners quarterback, a shout out for a good play calling there. Coach Chadwick would be proud. Here we go. We're passing it for 2. It's a jump pass.
Got it.
And it's good. I love it. Parker to Parker. The law firm is open and ready for business. 2-point conversion, so we got 16. So
All right.
basically at this point, the Packers need to score quick, get an onside kick, get 2, pass for the conversion,
Sounds
get an onside
realistic.
kick, get 2. It's totally possible. It's Murphy Candler. It's ACYA football.
Anything happens out
Anything
here.
can happen.
Do we have any other? You know what?
Hey,
I need
anything can happen. We are the 2 guys that went to the Falcons Super Bowl in Houston together, and we watched what happened. So that means anything can happen.
We've got Keith all geeked up at home. He wants to clarify that my idea of taking a safety was the dumbest thing ever, but I'd love to see it. I knew it was the dumbest thing ever, but I wanted to see it as well.
All right, here we go. We got some more shout-outs to get to, 864-316-5056. Can't tell you guys how much we appreciate you staying with us all night. We got a shout-out to Sam Parker and Coach Mike from Aunt Katie and Uncle Jonathan in Athens. Go Bears. We love it. Go Bears. From Athens. I'm thinking Athens, Georgia, not Athens, Greece,
I'm going
right?
to say Georgia too, but
Okay, here's the
who knows?
kick.
Oh,
Packers fall on it. That's a good decision.
I would have liked to see him take it upfield. Maybe he's. I mean, who knows? He only has 2 guys to beat, and he goes upfield. He's a big kid.
All
Maybe
right,
he runs
we
it.
got a shout out for Coach Scott. He's done a great job tonight. Great job all season. Actually, Wade Davis, Chad Scott. I mean, they've been just great coaches here at the park. We've been lucky to have them. They've been involved in and out and all kinds of things for years. So I am with you with the we love you Packers. Coach
Hey.
Scott and Pops are incredible. We agree. Here we go. 1st and 10, balls on the 48. 30 seconds. Ball's going long.
He's got a
He's
man.
got him. That's complete.
Let's stop the clock.
We're gonna have that clock's gonna start when the chains get set.
Yeah, no more timeouts for the Packers. They're going to have to. They may want to get up and they may want to get up to the line and spike it, but he's not under center.
We're 22 seconds.
He can't
He
snap
spikes it.
Okay, I guess they're letting him snap it if he's not under center. Right. Well, let's see what happens.
Hey, let's not be sticklers for the rules. let's be like we're all pulling for overtime, right? We're in the broadcast booth. We're not rooting for the Bears. We're not rooting for the Packers. We're rooting for overtime. So let's not talk about the rules and whether or not you're under center. And
So
let's
at this
not,
time,
let's not
holding
get
is
persnickety.
holding is
There's
encouraged.
no yeah. Keep your flags in your pocket. Let's get a touchdown and let's get 2.
Hey,
Here we go.
Christian Jackson, Young Livin, Beth Scott, Nick Green, Susan Scott, Connie Williams, Susan Scott, Nick Green, Katie McMichael. We have all these people on YouTube
Here we go.
that we weren't acknowledging.
Davis takes the snap. He's looking to throw.
Oh, look at this.
He's on the run.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Well, that
Oh,
stops
he's
the
getting
clock.
up slow.
but That was a
Come on,
tough hit
Davis.
he took by Nino Mays.
Jake Davis is back up. So we just found out we've had this Facebook link. So
Shannon
RB's
Byrne.
giving out a bunch
Look at
of
that.
shout-outs.
Shannon Byrne. Announcers are doing a great job.
That was nice of her
Nick
to
Green.
say.
Jay Keene. Let's go Packers. Number 44. Go Alexander. That's Alexander Chrisman.
Now remember, we've got the Waffle House guy here, so I'm a little slow on technology. But next
Christian
year
Jackson.
we're gonna keep an eye on this Facebook chat. That's good stuff.
My boy DJ Finna score.
DJ fixing the score.
No Finna. Come on.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Packers. Let's get to overtime.
Lawrence Elaine, listening, watching.
Up it goes.
Oh,
Oh, it's
there's a pick.
intercepted.
That'll
Is that
do it.
Millen? Is that Zonka?
That is Zonka.
Larry Zonka, Andrew
and that'll
Millen
do
with
it.
an interception. He's got hands, soft hands like a dove.
Hey, Will
Incredible.
Gillette. Coach Gillette's listening in, watching. See you, bro.
Love you, Coach Kirkland. Good to see you. Thank
Scott, Connie Williams. I hope I got everybody in there.
you. Stevens County.
I guess we failed to pick up on all the chats on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
We were not watching. But there's your final right there, folks. 16
Hey.
nothing Bears.
Congratulations to the Bears. Congratulations to head coach Mike Parker. Assistants Andrew Lorimer, Sean Parker, and Shane Schoen. That was a that was a great win. It was a job well done. It's a 16-0 win, 16-0 win over the Packers. The Packers played tough. They played hard. They were coached well by Wade Davis and Chad Scott. But at the end of the day, it was really a full team effort by the Bears that pulled that one off. So,
two really good teams out here tonight. Thanks, everybody that was communicating with us. I apologize that we didn't pick up all these chats on YouTube. And I tried to run through everyone's name. We were picking up texts that were sent to us. But Dave Rickle and I
doing the best we can.
Yep, we're understaffed and overworked.
As Rocky Balboa said, not bad for a couple ham and eggers. But we appreciate your parents, your patience out there.
Rocky Balboa said, "Cut me, Mick."
Cut me. Yeah, that's probably what the audience was saying.
So that'll do it for another season of football out here at Murphy Candler Park at Atlanta Colt Youth Association. The 2023 season comes to an end with the 6th, 7th grade championship game. And it was a good one. Packers, Bears.
16-0 Bears on top.
That's it. So
thank you all. We'll see you in 365 days.
That's right. For Dave, it's Ron Bernstein, otherwise known as RB, wishing everybody a fair night.
One more time, how about that effort by both these squads? What an outstanding game to end an outstanding season. All right, we're going to start with the Packers. First, a big congratulations to an outstanding coaching staff. Chad Scott, Wade Davis. Pull off these players. We'll start with number 97. Peabody. Number 22, Devin Blake. Heard this number, right? Number 4, Jake Davis. Number 92, Grayson Stouffer. Number 94, Matthew Morrison. Number 12, Reed Scott. Number 10, Henry Mangum. Number 56, Tyler Lunsford. Number 0, Henry Atkins. For 91, Nina May. Number 87, Nicholas Maurer. Number 32, Hudson Harrison. Number 44, Alexander Christman. 96, Yusef Higazi. One more time, let's hear it for those Packers. All right, now for your champions, Chicago Bears, head coach by Andrew Roller. Scratch that, Mike Park. Where's Parker? He's always trying to steal your glory, isn't he?
I just put him up there.
Big coaching by Andrew Roller.
Thanks, Chris.
Also, this is coached by Shane Shonen. And Sean Parker. Now for the guys that really did the work. Number 4, Andrew Millen. Number 10, Dylan Parker. Number 11, Will Lormer.
Yeah, when he gets his trophy, you mean? Yeah. Go, you better hurry up because I don't know where he's
Number 12, Wyatt Schoenig.
46. 46. When he goes up, that's you have to talk into it loud.
Yeah.
Number 22, Lawson Woodward. Number 25, Trace Entrigan. Number 32, Jillian Garcia. Number 46, Sam Parker.
Let's go, Sam's tonight! Alright, I did it.
Number 49, Luke Downs. Number 56, Ben Valentine. Number 65, Logan Winters. Number 71, Teddy Gaines. Number 87, Reed Gaines. Number 91, Caleb Schaffer.
Can I grab a chef for one of the cops?
Number 95, Paxton Green. Number 96, Cody Gardner.
I was about to wipe it up. And
I think that's everybody. One more time, guys. Congratulations to both teams. Outstanding season. We'll see everybody next year.
Jay Duncan.
Like J-A-Y.
Jay Duncan.
I mean, he was watching, so I'm sure he would have stopped it.
What
I'm sure he's watching.
what's
328.